Thank you for joining us this Sunday morning. I know Sundays are very busy for everyone, and I appreciate you taking the time to come out here and stand with us. I will not prolong the agony of announcing the candidate selected by the Democratic Town Committee Nominating Committee, but I do need to share a few thoughts, and since I have the microphone, you have to listen to me. First, I want to thank the Orange Democratic Town Committee Nominating Committee, which has met since January. The committee consisted of 7 of our members, 4 women, 3 men, 2 of whom are already elected officials on boards in town, 2 are former officials, and almost all of the committee has run for office. So I believe that this committee was uniquely qualified to help to determine the best candidate for first selectman and the under ticket, which will be announced at our caucus on July 18th. As I considered what to say to you before introducing our candidate, I recalled back to an anonymous email that I received shortly after I became the chairperson. The author of the email pointed out all the ways that we could have picked better candidates and that we've missed all the issues. I politely replied that I don't give a substantive response to anonymous emails, but I invited the author to come to a meeting, to come talk to me or any DTC member and share his or her concerns so that we can consider those, if we hadn't already, in other campaigns. I never received a response. So why am I telling you this? Because I don't want you to play Monday morning quarterback tomorrow and sit back and say, well, I think the Democratic Town Committee should have chosen X, Y, or Z or done this or that. I'm throwing out the gauntlet. Tomorrow, either reach out to a DTC member or to our fantastic candidate or to one of the other members, attend a meeting. We meet on the 3rd Tuesday of every month. Attend a town meeting. Watch something on OGAT. Better yet, volunteer for this campaign. As the lottery slogan says, you can't win if you don't play. So the campaign needs you to either walk with a candidate and knock on doors, to drive our first selectman candidate, volunteer in any other way you can at headquarters, and if you're able, to make a monetary donation. I want to assure you that this quarterback that we've selected is going to include everybody in the town of Orange in his play calling. So what do you want the candidate to be focusing on? Is your concern what's happened at Fred Wolf Park? Is your concern at the less than stellar condition of High Plains Community Center and the Senior Center? Is your focus on bringing more recreational activities to the town of Orange for families? Or is it the delivery of communication or lack of delivery of communication from the town to the residents of Orange? We need to know better about what's going on here in town. I assure you that this candidate that we have chosen will address all those concerns. I also assure you that he will be, now you know it's a man, inclusive and consider all the concerns of every member of the town of Orange. So enough teasing. After an arduous interview process, which began in January, as I said, the ODTC nominating committee is thrilled to present a candidate whom we believe is more than qualified to serve as first selectman. He has served on several town committees. He has previously run for office. His unmatched financial expertise, business experience, positive attitude, and devotion to the Orange community will bring strong leadership to our residents while actively keeping them informed and involving them in the process. He's committed to listening to every resident in Orange, no matter whether they've lived here for 2 years, 20 years, or their entire life. And we believe that because he wasn't born in Orange or raised in Orange, that he's even more open to listening to everyone. The candidate will not be focused on change because Orange is a pretty great place. He will be focused on progress. He wants more for Orange. So welcome me in congratulating our first selectman candidate, Mark Moyer.